Hey man, what the do y'all know about sports?
You are now listening to the Best Damn Sports Podcast. Period. Welcome back, everyone, to the What Do Women Know About Sports Podcast. I am Brina Cole.
And I'm Vicky D.
It's been a couple weeks.
Yeah.
But we back.
Yeah.
Let's run down when was the last time we was here?
It
was before Thanksgiving.
Okay. Yeah.
It was before Halloween too, I think.
Okay. I don't remember, but okay.
So since then, so you know how I'm doing the football pool.
Right. Yeah. How's that going? Did you win anything?
I won week 9.
What?
I did win week 9.
You're on week what? 13.
So
right?
this is currently week 13.
Yeah.
So week 12, I lost only one game, but it came down to me and 3 other people, and so it was based off of my combined points for this past Monday night's game. My points were too high, so I didn't win this week. Oh. But I did win week 9,
nice.
So I'm getting a little.
You won something.
Cause listen, I was out here struggling. Right. At this point, I was just donating my money every week, and
whoever was helping you.
They didn't even help me this past week. I didn't even ask for help this past week. I just did it on my own. Because clearly they were no help. But shout out to them anyway, because
y'all know who you are.
They know who they are. But yeah, happy Thanksgiving, happy Halloween.
Yeah, dang, okay.
We missed those things. This is
during Thanksgiving I was in Atlanta.
You be traveling.
You know, getting my I went to the Falcons and the Saints game.
How was it?
That was amazing. That's my second football game that I've been to. And both times the teams, well, never mind. But the Falcons won.
Okay.
Yeah. While everything was going on, T.I. had that little hustle with his son. That was going down.
He's standing on business.
Yeah.
He's standing on business.
All that was going on in the box, but because I didn't know it was a 50th anniversary, hip hop or whatever. So they had all of the Atlanta greats, hip hop greats come out on the field. Saw Young Jock. So I think Princess and Crime Mob, them Franchise Boys, Sleepy Brown. Big Boy was there.
Okay, let me ask a question, because you said all of these Atlanta greats.
Yeah. Is greats not the right word?
I know who these people are.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
Would you put them in the category of great?
Some of them.
Ludacris, yeah.
Ludacris. Okay. And speaking of Ludacris, he actually had one of the best performances.
He performs very well.
He does.
With Janet.
Man, I missed that. But no, he really had one of the best performances, because during the halftime show, and shout out to TLC because they was there too. My girls.
T-Boz and Chili was there.
Yes, because the tribute to Left Eye. They was there. Before. They was looking so pretty. But anyway, because halftime show, okay, they had Jermaine Dupri.
We like him.
Yeah, he cool. They had Quavo. They had
Offset Winner.
No. Ain't they still beefing?
I don't think
and
so.
They still not talking?
I think that they worked out their... So, they did the BET Awards together this past year.
I mean, they did.
I think they do all right. I don't think they back to where they were, but I think they are okay.
Okay.
I think they might be trying to work towards something, maybe. But I was just asking this because...
No, it was just Quavo.
Oh.
No. And they had Big Boy and Jeezy. Nope. That halftime was whack, so
And that's unfortunate. Cause
I know,
because those are if Jermaine Dupri wasn't good, and he is Jermaine Dupri, you got.
I mean, he performed the same song. He always performed.
Welcome to Atlanta.
Yes, that's the only song.
And it's probably because that's the Atlanta anthem.
Yeah,
so I can see why he did that.
But anyway,
but overall, it was a good game.
Oh yeah, Pastor Troy was there.
Troy, where they find him?
She's like, who is that?
I know who it is, but where they find him?
He was there. Yeah, he was. Yeah,
I guess. But overall, it was a good game.
It was a very good game.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I was just questioning the greats.
Oh, my bad.
But
My bad.
I will say I do think Ludacris is a great.
Yeah, I told you he was the best one that night. So
Okay.
And T.I. introduced the Falcons.
I did see that,
which was cool.
He came out with them. I
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But yeah.
Okay.
I would definitely go back to a Falcons game. That stadium is dope. I like it.
I feel like Atlanta probably would put on a good game or a good sporting event.
And I didn't realize Falcons and the Saints were a rival team.
I didn't either.
Yeah. It's like, oh, okay.
I wouldn't picture them to be rivals.
But they are in the same division.
They are.
Yeah. So
but I still wouldn't piece them together as being rivals. I wouldn't. But that's just me.
Oh no, they are for real rivals because them fans, ooh, child, like
it's kind of like how us being St. Louis Cardinals or Blues fans.
Oh, to like the Chicago Cubs or the
like the Blackhawks. Like I would.
Yeah.
That's what. I mean,
we don't count the White Sox, but so the Cubs and the Blackhawks,
mean the Baby Birds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's fair.
Yeah.
But other than that, I had a good holiday. You had a good holiday?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was there doing Thanksgiving, so yeah, it was good.
You spent Thanksgiving?
Because my friend's birthday was the day after Thanksgiving, so we literally drove that Thanksgiving day to Atlanta, and the game was that Sunday. So yeah. It was a good weekend. Very good weekend. Yep.
Well, we are in the heat of sports currently.
Into the thick of it.
Into the thick of it.
Yeah.
We're still doing this.
No. We ain't. No, not yet.
Oh, what you got?
We got football news, y'all. What?
We already still in football. It's been a pretty interesting season still. It hasn't been as sucky as I anticipated in my mind because, as you all know, I'm not a big football person. So I've been having to watch because I do the pool.
Right.
So it's been pretty interesting. And like the teams you think are going to win don't. And that's really been throwing off my picks because I just be like, it's no way you should be losing and you losing. But it's been interesting. It hasn't been like bad. It's teams who you think were going to be sucky. They've been great.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Cowboys, for example.
Well, speaking of the Cowboys, let's go into it. So Dak Prescott, right? He's actually been playing the last few stretches of games or whatever. He's actually been performing pretty good.
I heard today he's like an MVP running.
He is. So in the past 7 games, he had 21 touchdown passes, including 3 against Seattle. And the Cowboys are 6-1 since losing October 8th.
It's not bad.
Yeah. So, I mean, say what y'all want about... Look, I ain't no Cowboys fan, but say what y'all want about them. They doing all right.
They doing all right.
But, I mean, they play cool during the regular season, but when it comes to the playoffs...
Yeah.
That's where...
And it's the same thing with any sport. I feel like if you do well in like regular season, it still all depends on how you perform in playoffs. That's where really
matters.
I
mean, it really... You having the best record... really don't matter because as you can see with our St. Louis soccer team. Yeah, so I mean,
they was out of there.
We was not like number 1.
They was out.
We lost in like the first, but
But yeah, I'm because I don't have a team. I'm not saying I'm rooting for the Cowboys, but they've been playing pretty well, so I hope it takes them deep into playoffs.
They are 9-3 right now.
That's pretty good.
I think they're second in their division, if I'm not mistaken.
Especially
or
when,
third, something like that.
I feel like the Cowboys are very hated by a lot of people. So this is kind of showing people like, hey, like we ain't shitty. So
they're on their way to a third straight playoff season. They haven't done that since the 1990s. When they won 3 Super Bowls, so
yeah, and Dak used to struggle at one point. So
he did.
So like if he not if he's out of that struggling bag currently, and he's playing like some of his good football, like his best football, he might can lead them. He might can take them there.
Yeah. So Prescott, he's not really concerned about the MVP, talk or whatever.
Yeah.
Or a Super Bowl for that matter.
He living in the moment.
Right. He's more focused on it's because their next game is against the Philadelphia Eagles So the Philadelphia Eagles are like 10-1 right now or whatever.
They're
Jalen Hurts, man. He's in the run for MVP, obviously.
He should be.
Yeah. He's like number one, like leading. So yeah. So he's not really concerned about MVP talk or whatever. So he's just worried about this next game that they're gonna play against the Eagles on December 10th. And yeah. So they got like 12 days of rest since the last game they played. So
and rest. And here's the thing with like long stretches of rest. It can work in your benefit or it cannot, because like if you are resting, it gives you more time to like recuperate,
or
like,
watch films.
But also if you haven't played in 12 days,
I'm sure they train and they do what they got to do.
But training and doing it physically is kind of different a little bit. But I see both sides of like a long period of rest. It can work in your favor sometimes, and sometimes it don't. So hopefully this 12 days works in their favor, in their favor. But the Eagles are a tough team though. Yeah.
Now speaking of MVP running or whatever, so we got 5 potentials, right? So we got Jalen Hurts, we got Patrick Mahomes, we got Dak Prescott, Lamar Jackson, and Tyreek Hill.
Okay.
So
and those are all good teams. So that's the Eagles, Chiefs, Cowboys, Ravens, and the Dolphins.
Yeah.
Yeah, them some pretty heavy hitters, because I've been having to follow. So that's not too bad.
Yeah. Now, sticking to the topic of football, y'all. I know y'all heard about Mr. Von Miller.
He going to jail.
And why is he going to jail?
Man, he allegedly abused a pregnant person.
His pregnant girlfriend, yeah. A pregnant woman. I don't know if
it just said woman.
I don't know if
wife, girl. It just baby mama. It just said a woman. Then going to jail.
So he's facing a 3rd-degree felony assault. He turned himself in late Thursday afternoon.
He out though. He paid his own bond.
Yeah, $5,000 bond. Surprisingly, that's too low.
That's like 5 cents to him.
Yeah, because he just got he just got so football has a reputation of having
abusive people.
Yes.
Like what the like what? I'm over it. And I'm not even. It's always like they do it to the people who they are in like relationships with. I'm not saying he is with this person, but it's
so the woman and Von Miller, they've actually been in a relationship for 7 years, and they actually have children together. She's 6 weeks pregnant, so she ain't really showing for real. So,
he going to jail.
Yeah. Yeah.
But this isn't. It's unfortunate, but it's not uncommon with players in the NFL. That's the problem.
Mm-mm. And don't y'all be like, what she do? It don't matter what she did.
Especially if she
be
pregnant.
hitting up, right?
Especially if she, not even if she pregnant, but in general. But like, I feel like her being pregnant is a double whammy. Yeah. Because like you are not only abusing her, but like
the baby.
Yeah. Like, all right, but he currently is out. He posted his own bail. Let's just see what happens.
So she got treated for minor. Well, I don't know if I want to describe what actually happened, but y'all can look that up. But so she was treated for minor injuries. The investigation is ongoing. I don't know. So the team that he's with, so they have a bye week. So I don't know what the team is going to do about this. Mm-hmm. I know what they should do, but
you just really never know with stuff like this because you feel like the team should be on the side of the victim.
The Bills. I don't know what they're gonna do. So
you just never really know because the Bills have been in the spotlight from last season with DeMar Hamlin. This is another spotlight for them, but this is not a positive spotlight. This is a whole different like side of that particular coin. I don't know. I'm praying for the lady and her well-being.
Yeah, well,
I wouldn't go back.
Yeah,
That's just me.
yeah, that's you.
You got one time. you won't even get that one, to be honest. But yeah, he and then the photo, and I'm not sure if this was the photo like taken of him leaving the precinct or what. But the photo I saw on one of these blogs, he was smiling, leaving like after paying his bond. Like he was smiling. I said, all right. Well, he not bothered.
Okay.
All
right. Now, switching gears. We got Miss Angel Reese.
Well, the Tigers.
Yeah, LSU Tigers. So she came back Thursday night. She finally played her first game in more than 2 weeks. She was benched on November 14th. And she had 19 points. She had 9 rebounds. The Tigers did win 82-64 over Virginia Tech. Nice. Now Reese said it felt good, being back on the court, which I can imagine. She didn't really explain like her absence or whatever, but she did attribute that to her mental health. So resetting and refocusing. So yeah, so she's like, her mental health is more important than anything. So yeah.
Was it becoming a lot with like media and stuff?
I don't know, because she did go through that whole thing with Flau'jae and that whole situation. So I don't know if that had anything to do with it. And both their mamas, I don't know what that was about.
That's a bit much.
Yeah, that was But yeah, she's back. She's happy. She's here, and now. Reese was honored. So she was honored for reaching 1,000 rebounds in her career. Yeah. So that's cool. And then Kim Mulkey, she actually so that Thursday win, they gave Kim Mulkey her 700 career win. So
listen, Kim is a good coach. I won't even hold y'all. Kim is.
Yeah, she became the fastest coach to reach that milestone.
She's kind of up there
in both men and women's.
Yeah, she's up there as like great coaches for like either men or women collegiate basketball. Mm-hmm. And like I will rank some top coaches, and I will put her up there with them. And you know who's my favorite?
Yeah.
So if I put you in a category with him or like even with other people, you're a good coach, and I feel like Kim is a great coach. So yeah, I hope that Angel is doing better with her own mental health, because I feel like mental health is very important. Mm-hmm. And so if she felt like she needed that moment, I'm all for it.
Yeah, I mean she's getting thrust into the spotlight kind of fast. So,
for sure. So I hope they finish out the rest of this season strong and go far in March Madness, because it is coming.
Yeah, do a repeat. Let's go.
I look forward to it.
All right, so LeBron James and Bronny James. So shout out to Bronny James, because y'all, yeah. So he had the cardiac arrest a few months ago. So shout out to him, because he is now cleared to participate in the basketball activities now.
That's scary to be so young and to have cardiac arrest.
Oh, that's happened a lot in like basketball, like men's. Well, from what I've seen, like it happened a lot in men's basketball. Like they just all of a sudden they just collapse and heart problems.
Shaq's son go through that too? Shaq
Shaq's son. Yeah, he had to have surgery. Yeah,
he did.
Heart. Yeah. So I don't know if they just be pushing him too hard. But yeah,
I don't know. I don't know. But I am happy that he is able to start practice and then start going back
playing with the Trojans. Yeah. So LeBron James basically was like, since his son is finally able to play, playing with his team now, he gonna miss a game to see his son, and I don't blame him.
I don't feel like he owe nobody nothing.
No,
he don't owe you a reason.
He can miss a game. it ain't gonna hurt them.
And him missing the game will give the other people on the Lakers the chance to like step up. It should give them it should give them the chance to like step up. Let's say that it should give them that chance to like step up and show that I'm on this team for a reason. I'm not on this team like just to be his background. I'm here for a reason.
Yeah, Anthony Davis. So the current plan is for Bronny James to get a checkup, a final checkup from USC. It says this week, and then it's gonna be followed by return to practice, and in the near future, his first game with the Trojans. So that probably won't be till next year, probably. No, for real.
Oh, you mean 2024?
Him, yeah. We only got a month left.
I thought you meant like next season. next year. No. I was gonna say what?
No. But I'm excited. I am. I never really seen him play like that,
except like the little clips I used to see.
Yeah. So it'd be cool to watch him play
and see what he actually can bring to it. Yeah. A court, especially at this particular caliber. Yeah.
Yep. So
I wonder if, and I don't want people to put the pressure on him to be like his dad. He is not LeBron. He's just his son. He is his own person.
He don't put the pressure on himself, but
yeah. That's the bad thing about being.
If LeBron ain't putting pressure on him, he should be fine.
But like I feel like that's the hard thing about being a child of an athlete. Like you want to
the expectation.
It's the expectation to like be like your parent, which is hard.
Which is why he goes by Bronny.
Yeah,
and not LeBron Jr.
Which is it's just hard to live up to the hype sometimes. And sometimes you prevail, sometimes you don't.
Yeah.
But I hope he does well. And I'll be tuning in. Yeah, for sure.
Look, LeBron will make sure he's good. So
for sure.
I
believe that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe it.
All right. Last but not least, we gotta talk about this
this in-season tournament.
We gotta talk about these ugly, funky looking courts. Because I hate it.
I don't like it.
My eyes hurt.
I don't know who idea this was to like
these red and green and blue court. I can't.
Have
purple
you seen some of these courts? Them it looked like somebody drew on them.
Oh my god.
They ugly.
Oh my god.
I don't know whose idea this was.
Chicago Bulls with this bright red court. Then you got the Pelicans with these purple and neon and oh my god.
Let me just say I don't understand the tournament at all.
Okay, I'm finna explain it to you because I'm finna explain it to you. Okay.
Okay, because I don't get it. Because I don't get it. It don't make no sense.
I had to find out for myself because I was like, what the heck? So basically, this tournament was created because basketball. Let's face it. Are you watching basketball like that?
It's a little boring.
Right. And it's kind of boring, during, the holiday season, Thanksgiving, Christmas, whatever. It's like
Christmas Day is a big game.
Well, okay.
It's big games.
Okay, in between that time. You know what I'm saying?
I can understand that. Okay.
Yeah, until we get to, All-Star, I think after All-Star is when it
picks up.
Kind of start watching,
Yeah.
But they kind of created this because basketball was facing, a problem because people weren't really watching like that. They trying to gain
viewers.
Yeah, viewership was low. Like, ain't nobody So it's an 82 game season. That's a lot of games. Like, don't nobody watch baseball like that because they got like 200 games.
And baseball's slow.
So like, yeah. Speaking of that, but yeah, so you gotta compete with NFL. You gotta compete with
hockey.
Baseball. Yeah. So
college stuff going on.
Yep. So they gotta figure out what to do, and they came up with the in-season tournament. This is the first time they've done it.
It's been getting good reviews.
Has it?
So I was on ESPN earlier, and I was reading some of the reviews that other analysts were like writing or whatever. Mm-hmm. They all seem to love it.
Well, so it was their idea to kind of, for that mid-season boost. Mm-hmm. So the players actually, they're playing for cash.
Yeah.
Which probably gives them more of a reason to play.
and play well.
Yeah, right.
Because whoever team wins, I think they get $500,000.
So, because each player on the team receives $500,000.
Yeah, each player gets that. Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay. So the teams themselves, they will compete for a new trophy, which is the NBA Cup. Okay. Okay, hockey, but all right. So the tournament is going to run from November 3rd to December 9th, so it's ending soon. Thank God. So yeah, basically that's the reason why they're doing it.
It's just an in-season tournament. Just
apparently, like you said, it's working.
Yeah, people like it.
So they got new court. So they got new court designs as well as
them things ugly.
As well as new jerseys to complement that new court.
Well, I really can't even see the jerseys because I can't get past the courts. Have you seen the courts?
Yes, the Bulls. I saw that. It was red. It's too red.
It's ugly.
It's just too much for my eyes.
I was watching one and I was like, why is it so blue?
The Lakers, big old yellow, purple, and oh my God.
Like, here's one I'm looking, can't even tell you what team this is. I can't even tell you what team this is.
That's the Pacers.
This is, it's ugly. And like, I'm not an athlete, but if I was to like play on the court, I'll be like, I can't play on this. My eyes will hurt. Yeah. My eyes will hurt. It's ugly. But they seem to be enjoying it.
Yeah, so the games in November average about 1.48 million viewers. So that's up 19%.
Okay.
You know, so yeah, it's working.
I just can't get past the courts. That's all.
So their strategy behind this was basically to attract attention.
They get
especially yeah. Even if like people like me, even though they've been getting negative reviews as well, you know, some people is like the courts are hideous, they're horrifying.
They are.
It's a clown show. Cause what?
They're ugly.
Mark Cuban, you know, he got to throw his 2 cents in. Mark Cuban is not a fan of the courts, although, you know, because he's a businessman. He says it is a brilliant marketing idea. Mm-hmm. You know, and it'll probably sell for the younger people. You know,
I will say I feel like because this is going over so well, I truly believe like they will run this back again next season.
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, they probably will.
It's the same way how when the playoff in tournament happened the first time, and I was like, I said I don't like this.
You talking about last season when they did it was. I don't think that was the same thing as this though.
It's not. No, I'm just saying like it's the same way how like the it was doing the first season like when
the finals. I
didn't like that, but like now I like it. So I think it'll be something. I think it's going over well. So I feel like they're going to like definitely run it back.
Okay.
I don't like the courts. That's it.
Them courts I do like the uniforms.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
But aside from this, the tournament is letting me see that a lot of these teams the Warriors are struggling. I don't know what is going on in Golden State, but it's not clicking.
Yeah.
But they were still in the running until the game the other day. They lost to the Kings by a point. And so
to the Kings. But the Kings is a
solid team. And because like their coach is Mike Brown. Mike Brown used to be a coach for the
he's not a coach?
Yeah.
Oh dang. Okay.
So like he knows the Warriors very well.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah, so like I said, so the NBA is pretty much competing with other sports like, MLB, NFL. So like with baseball, so they changed their rules last year to kind of speed up the games. That's an example that they've done. And then for the NFL, like they started showing games on like Nickelodeon. So They started playing more games in Europe, as I'm sure you know. Like they've been playing in like London more or whatever.
They had a game. Was it London this year?
The
Chiefs went over there. Somebody went over there. Yeah.
Yeah, they started doing that more, and then like I said, they started airing the games on Nickelodeon to get the younger viewers, because drawing the younger fans. So yeah, they're just trying to compete and get the views.
I'm not mad at anybody trying to like get more views, like for that particular league.
They gotta come up with something. They just win.
Yeah, because I feel like basketball is very lucrative.
Very.
But I can see why they feel like this was needed, because like in the last couple of years, like it's been slow. And most people don't really tune in until like playoffs or like after All-Star. So this was another way to get people tuned in, because it's another way to like fight for a championship before the actual championships come.
Yeah, give them a reason to play, man.
Yeah.
That's why people prefer college sports.
It's kind of like the WNBA. Like they have an season tournament too. It's the Commissioner's Cup. Yeah, they have one too.
Oh, they got the NBA Cup. That's what it's called.
I'm not mad. I just don't like the courts. I'm gonna keep telling y'all that them courts is horrendous,
hideous.
And but yeah, it's been working. I hope it.
I don't know. They may do it. This may be an ongoing thing.
I think it will be. And these are the teams who are left. So in the West, in the quarterfinals, you have the Lakers and the Suns.
Okay.
And then you also have the Kings and the Pelicans. In the East, you have the Celtics and the Knicks. And then you also have the Pacers and the Boston Celtics. And these games are single eliminations, and then you will go to the quarterfinals. I mean, the semifinals, and then the championships,
which is played in Las Vegas. The final is played in Las Vegas.
December 9th at 8:30.
Dang! So like each player gets $500,000
off the winning team. Yeah,
that's crazy. Should I be playing my hardest too?
Yeah.
Look.
So yeah, it should be pretty fun. It should be It should be a fun time. I'll probably watch these last like.
I may look. It's December 1st. I may.
I will. Just because it's getting close to the end. I'll probably watch these last.
It's gonna be good.
Tune in, yeah, for sure. And because I do like some of the teams who are left, like the Lakers and the Suns. A Celtics fan because of Tatum, so I would probably tune in for these just to see, and because like I'm interested in like who's gonna win like the money for that team.
The first one. First year,
because I feel like whoever wins the first one, that's always gonna be.
You think it's a precedent?
That's gonna always be.
Who's gonna win the championship? No, I see something.
I don't think so. It could be. I'm not gonna doubt it. But it's also bragging rights. We were the first team to win this. Yeah, that's bragging rights. And it'll give you a thing to say, like, if the Suns win this, they haven't won a championship yet.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm saying this will be good for them. This will be good for them.
Good momentum.
It's a momentum, yeah. So I'm not mad at it. Okay. So let's see what happens. I'm not mad at it.
All right.
Yeah. So make sure y'all tune in, because I'm gonna tune in. I just hope the court not
just turn your TV on black and white mode if you can.
I'm for real. If you haven't looked at these courts, please Google it. They're ugly.
It's too much.
It's too much. But yeah, like overall, it's been real chill in the world of athletics. It ain't been too much happening aside from a few things, but it's not. It hasn't been overload. It's not like every day is like breaking news. It hasn't been like that. But it's been pretty chill. I'm looking forward to seeing like what's gonna come out of this in season tournament.
I'm ready for the Super Bowl halftime show.
Usher.
Yeah.
I'm ready for like Christmas Day game day. I like those games.
I do like Christmas game days, yeah.
And then after that, hey, give me the All-Star. Hey, give me the All-Star.
They need to switch that up, find a way to switch that up too, but that's
because it's been a little dry. It's been a little dry.
No. You know what? No, it's the dunk contest they need to switch up.
Yeah, because the actual game has gotten better.
Yeah,
they play for real now.
Yeah, the game. Yeah,
that Saturday night stuff.
But
the dunk contest.
I don't mind the 3-point.
I don't. I like that. Still.
It's the dunk contest,
and the dunk contest wasn't always dry like that.
I don't even mind the skills.
I don't.
It's the dunk.
The dunk contest wasn't always dry like that though. Because in 2016 when Aaron Gordon and Zach LaVine did, baby, it was a moment. It was a moment.
Yeah.
I haven't had that moment yet since then. I'm a little upset. So
yeah.
But yeah, if you are not, make sure that you are following us on the social medias. The Instagram, it is WDWKAS podcast.
And the Twitter is What Do Women Know 1, and that's KNO, the number 1.
Also in the Instagram bio, there is a link to our link tree. It's different articles that we have done, and also the social media and the link to our merch. As always, I'm Brina Cole.
And I'm Vicky D.
We shall see y'all next week. Peace.
You are now listening to the Best Damn Sports Podcast. Period.